And now we have Jeff here on a Wildwood. We're going to do a walkthrough here at Transcorner Trailers. Take it away, Jeff.
All right. Well, here you have your hose for your city water fill. Here's an adapter for a 15 amp service. You can plug your unit in at home if you want. Here's your pin for your lock and your hitch. And inside here, you see there's a tool. That little crank on the bottom there is for your jack. Your power jack, if it ever fails, you can pop the top off and use that little crank. And that tool on top is for your legs, to reach in for your front legs.
Oh, okay, so those for those extra stabilizers?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's little knobs on there.
Right on.
And that's how those work. This is a hookup for your, goes directly to your battery, and you can plug in a solar panel to it.
Perfect.
This model. So tucked in way back here is your battery. It's brand new, it's fully charged, ready to go.
What's that red knob down there?
Oh, very good. That is your disconnect switch. It is off right now.
Okay.
And this is on.
So that'll cut the battery off from the trailer so you're not drawing power?
That's right.
Perfect.
And but I would leave it off. If you're not using your fridge, turn it off, because your fridge is going to draw power from your battery constantly if you don't turn that off.
Okay.
Because there's no on and off switch on the fridge, so.
All right. There we go.
Just hook it on something.
That was hooked on the battery box.
Okay, this is your regulator here. Nothing to do. It's
automatic switching.
Fully automatic, yeah. And here's your propane valve. We'll turn that on. And it'll draw propane from this tank. Perfect. Once that one's empty, you can turn this one on and get that one refilled.
All right.
Yeah. Power jack. Your little light there.
Okay.
And then there's your this up and down.
Where do I stick that crank if my battery's dead?
Right in here.
Perfect.
Right down there.
Right down there. Cool. So I'll get it off the truck if I don't got battery.
Oh yeah. Well, here, I'll leave this off for now. You can propane on. There's just another storage.
Okay.
Goes through to the other side.
And you got your VIN plate here.
Yeah, it's got your serial number there. It's got your tire dimensions, sizes, and tire pressures, and your weights and capacity weights for your trailer.
All right. So yeah, we recommend taking a picture of that because those do fade in the sun.
Yes, they do. Okay. Now over here we have your dump valves. Gray into black, and that is also another valve for your black tank. And so what you do is you'd put your sewer hose on here, which is located in the bumper, and just remove the cap.
Okay.
And then when you're going to drain your tanks, drain your blacks first, and then flush it out with the gray.
Okay. Gets the chunks out of the hose?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, here's your power cord. It's about 25 to 30 feet long.
Right on.
This here is your water heater, and this one is fully propane. It's not electric.
Okay.
And this here's the drain valve, which is also your anode rod.
Okay, so you drain that at the end of the summer, at the end of the season?
Yep. First what you do is and I'll show you later, what you do is you turn your bypass valve on and turn your line in and out off.
Okay.
And then you can drain your tank.
How often do I have to replace that anode rod?
You'll be able to tell when you take it out every summer or every fall.
Okay.
You'll see if it's
just wears away.
If it's getting really worn, yeah, then you'll want to replace it.
So is there any pilot lights or anything on there?
No, it's fully electric.
Awesome. Do we ever put winterizing coolant in there?
No.
Okay, just drain it. Never put coolant in your hot water tank.
That's why there's bypass valves.
Perfect.
Yeah. And here's your city water connection.
Okay.
So we hook that garden hose up to. I should wash my hands. And then there's your cable and satellite hookups, of course. Here's a little outdoor kitchen.
Okay, so that's the induction pan there.
Yeah, just
so that works because there's an induction heater just underneath there.
It's just a frying pan in here, yeah.
Frying pan.
And this, I'll just put over here for now. This slides out the top, so you can use that on here.
That's the prep space.
And then this also pulls out. Just like a little sink. And there's your induction plate.
There you go. So you got sink, countertop, and fridge. Yeah. And your little cooktop.
Yeah, and if you want to rinse something off, there's a little hose right here that just pops on into place.
That's nice and convenient.
Use your hose to rinse whatever you want. Just rinse your dishes. Whatever you want. And then this also comes out to drain.
Okay.
Here's the fridge. Nothing too super duper.
Just keep tray in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was going to say these stabilizers here, they're for your trailer, for when your trailer's completely level already. You level it from side to side, and within reason, you can be out a little bit, and then you'd level it from front to back with your tongue jack in the front.
Okay.
And you can just lay a small bubble level or whatever you have on your floor while you're doing this. That way you know when you're pretty close. And when you do that, whenever you do that, make sure these are loose.
Okay, or else it'll bind up.
They could bend the jacks.
Okay, yeah,
So
because
make sure those are loose before you use these jacks.
Okay.
And then once they're down, you can tighten them up again.
So make sure to loosen your JT strong arms on your stabilizers before you lower them.
Yeah. Here's your low point drains. So when you are winterizing your trailer, you can remove these caps and until the antifreeze comes out, and then you can put the caps back on. So your furnace exhaust, your 110 outlet outside.
GFI.
Yep. And here's your fresh water fill for the fresh tank. And down here, right there is the drain valve for your fresh tank. So in the fall, when you're winterizing your trailer, you just open that up and make sure all your waters are drained.
Okay.
Because you don't want water freezing in the tanks. And, yeah. I guess I'll show you the awning now. The awning was this one, I believe. Yeah, there it goes.
Perfect. Power awning, press the button.
And here, I think we're... is this through the door?
It has to be like right there.
There. Okay. Yeah, that's better.
About 8 feet there.
Yeah. And this rag will hang down. It's just sticking because they had just washed the trailer, so it pops down like that. And you know how far to bring your awning out so that hangs straight down.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's these arms here that you can lower one side if you want.
We're gonna
Bring them in.
adjust it and tighten that up there.
That way you can angle your awning for drainage from dew in the morning or rain, whatever have you.
Okay, so do we tighten those or loosen them?
You keep these loose.
Okay, so keep them loose.
Yeah, so that when the awning folds up, there's no binding.
Okay.
Yeah. And there you have your outdoor speakers and your range hood vent.
All right, let's head on inside.
Yeah, I'll bring this. Well, I guess I can leave that for now. Now we'll bring the slide out.
So slide out button's the second button there.
Yeah. And you just bring it out until it stops. This is a Schwinn Tech slide design. Has a motor on top, and there's a rod that goes through the bottom.
Okay.
For a gear. So there's 4 gears in here. Yeah. And this is a button for your light here. And these lights, and the rest are all manual.
Okay, so
Switch here.
2 main switches there.
Little fancy lights.
Water pump, water heater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Water heater button is right there. You turn that on.
Red light comes on.
Yeah, and it'll stay on in this model.
Okay.
And then the heater will light up. Yeah, I just heard it go. Okay, and here's your battery for the monitor panel.
Okay, so battery's full.
Fresh.
Tanks are empty.
Black and gray.
Perfect.
Yeah. Here's your stereo and your fireplace. That's all. It has so many different features. It's looking to different things to do here. Different colors.
Fun to play with that.
Yeah. And it heats pretty good. Don't need heat today.
Definitely not. So you can use that if you don't want to use the propane furnace for a little bit. Just heat up the living room.
Yeah. Okay. Now your stove. It's very simple. You just turn these on to where you want and light them up.
Oh, that's nice and easy. So that's your ignition switch, the first one, and the other ones turn them on.
Yeah, here's a little light for your knobs.
Oh, that's nice. A little pot drawer there.
Yeah. Let's look at an oven door.
Dude.
And your fridge is 12 volt, fully 12 volt. So it runs on nothing but 12 volts. So that's why it's very important that if you're not using your trailer for some time to disconnect the disconnect switch. Use the disconnect switch.
All right.
Yeah. Here's your AC system.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have these open, it blows air into your cabin. And when you close these, it'll blow air through the ducts in the ceilings.
That'll push the air through those.
Yep. And you can rotate them and close them if you want. Yeah. And your intake for your furnace is right down here.
So don't block that.
Nope. And this is your LP CO detector. Yeah.
So if that beeps, get out of your trailer.
Yeah, and open windows. And here's your thermostat. So right now it's 65 degrees in here. So you just press this button to turn this. You can have your fan on low speed, high speed, cool on high, cool on low, cool on auto. And we'll turn that on. Then the AC should come on. And there she goes. Now if you want to turn it to the furnace, you just keep pressing that bar and it'll go to heat. And then it'll heat.
Might be a little warm for that today.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just turn it off. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Underneath the cabinets here, Wildwood supplied these nice little storage compartments, so you don't got to dig through under your benches.
Here, I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab a screwdriver.
No problem. I'll go through some stuff. All right. Back bedroom here. It's got a closet and some bunk beds. This is the same model as the 273 as well. They just changed the rear setup. So this video will be actually as well working for the Wildwood 273 as this is a 282 model. It's a nice big fridge. More GFI outlets. You have your bathroom fan here. You just got to crank open this knob, hit this switch. That'll turn on your fan. You got a skylight up there as well. All your pump and everything else though, your switches are on the main board. That hatch is maintenance for underneath the shower as well. Down here you got a foot flush toilet. On this side, you hit that foot flush and then that sinks you through. So yeah, pretty simple, like your home shower here. You got a little drain plug down there, handle up there. So now this button on the side of the shower head, if you are showering and you want to do what we call army showers, is you rinse off, you press that button, it'll cut off water flow, and then you can soap up and press that button again and it'll get you water, and then you can rinse yourself off. All right, now we'll go back to Jeff here and he's going to show us some simple maintenance stuff.
Okay, I just removed the panel for access to your water pump.
Okay, and that's up under your stovetop here?
Yep. And so when you want to winterize your trailer, you just remove this fitting here, and you need another piece of hose with a fitting like that on it, and you connect that to your filter, and then you put that hose into your antifreeze jug.
Okay.
Then you go turn on your water pump.
Winterizing kits available at Transcona Trailer Sales.
Yeah. And then in the bedroom, there's access to your bypass valves.
All right.
That's my one here. So we have to remove this.
So this is going to be at the end of your season when you're wanting to flush all the water out.
And in the beginning.
And in the beginning.
Yeah.
So you do this twice a year. Once at the beginning, once at the end. Just a handy dandy screwdriver there. 2 easy screws. Pull up that piece of OSB. And that'll give you your hot water tank.
Yeah, here's your water tank.
Okay, that's nice and easy to get to.
And here's your bypass valves. So right now it's in bypass mode, which is shooting the water from your cold up and out the hot. When you turn the valves to the other position, this way, now you have your hot water coming out of the tank and into your hot water line.
Okay, so if the knob flows with the pipe, it's open?
Yep. And now cold water will just bypass.
Okay.
So you got your water lines are shut off. It's just the bypass. It'll go into here, up and out.
Okay.
And that way it prevents you from getting antifreeze in your hot water heater. And then after you flush out all your antifreeze out of your system, then you come by here and then you turn the valves the other way.
Okay.
And then in the fall, you do it opposite. Turn the valves, drain your tank, and then add your antifreeze.
All right. Okay, and here we have a little handy dandy plug here. So that's where you're going to run your cords. If you have anything electronic or anything coming through here, you can run your cords down as well. And you have an HDMI input and a USB. This is Bluetooth as well. So you can run through that. And then in the main bedroom here, all right, so we have 2 plugins and a USB for charging. And then underneath you have your general mattress, just your closets. And then underneath you have storage compartments there, and then access to your outside storage as well. So those will be nice little bins that Wildwood has supplied. And yeah, light switches here are on a main button, so you just press the button in the center. It'll turn your lights on and off. Fire exits on either side.
Yeah, and the way they work, you just lift this out, open this, and this will just shoot right out. Pop your screen off, and you can get out if you need to.
Right on.
Yeah, very simple.
And you got power hook up here as well as coax if you do want to wall mount a TV or have television in the master bedroom here. Alrighty. I think that's about it, Jeff.
I think so.
Alright, well, that was fun. Say hi, bud. Alright.
What is this for?
This is the walkthrough, our video walkthroughs now. Alright, well, thanks for the walkthrough, Jeff.
Well, you're welcome.
If we got any other questions here, we can contact us at Trans Trailer Sales. Happy camping and have a good summer.